dropping truth. Monday nights, Mike on fire. Shane, Adrian, Jim Norcross, Beard Gang Rise. Let's go! Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Monday night, oh, and we dance it. And we dance it. And we dance it. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Monday night, oh, and we dance it. And we dance it. And we dance it.
Who's got the bears? 3 beards. Every Monday we rise. Beards lock, take sharp. Wrestling alive, bring to the stream. We break it precise. 3 beards of wrestling ignite. Monday night, Shane call the shots. Voice cuts like a sharp promo blade. Adrian bring the heat. Build momentum, never fade. Jim Norcross lay facts deep. Knowledge hits the mark. 3 bearded vets slice through raw. Smackdown there you dog. Live streams blade. Facebook, Insta, YouTube live feed. Mark Mess steps in. Dungeon coach dropping creed. Rob Noxious rolls up. Indie fire from the PA scene. Old school stories hit hard. Legacy clean.
3 bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Monday night. Oh, and we pass it. And we pass it. And we pass it.
New logo sharp, fresh look, but the passion stays raw. Shenanigans subtle. Chaos we draw, watch calls crisp, no slack on the slip or the miss. Storylines carved, views we analyze. Dismiss, open call rings, fans stepping, bring your fire, passion fuel the grind, lift us higher, mean your rumors drop, we chase every angle tight. Beards hold the crown, kings under the light.
3 bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Bears on wrestling. Monday night, no. Am I dressing? Am I dressing? Am I dressing?
Beyond the ropes, life, real talk, shadows that creep. Guess bring wisdom, Mark Mess, Rob Noxious deep. Netflix, raw surge, we ride it with force. Beards grow timeless, legacy on course. 7 p.m. sharp, follow, catch the spark. 3 bearded voices, light up the dark. Fans stay true, grateful for the honest take. 3 beards of wrestling, the real, no fake.
Welcome everybody to 3 Beards of Wrestling. I don't know where Adrian went. He was just on. He's having some technical difficulties.
What a surprise!
Yeah, what a surprise.
If he would just eat more sushi, he'd be okay.
Probably.
I'm just saying, like get a little good iron in you, and beta 3 and all that stuff. He's
Well, while he's MIA, we'll take care of some business first.
We will.
If you guys want to be a professional wrestler, ring announcer, valet, manager, referee, anything to do with professional wrestling, in ring or out of ring, hit up the Fort Noxious Wrestling School. We are located in Highspire, PA, to get your guys' tryouts in. Next up, if you guys need any automotive service done, I will have a QR code up here on the screen after this, all the mess that we're going to go through, where you guys can scan it or visit my website at Sanchez Mechanic Service, mobile mechanic service.com. I am on Google also. Coming up, not the first week, August 8th, Valor returns to. No, I messed that up.
No, we have August 1st first.
I don't know where his poster went.
Well, August 1st we have 7 Mountains Wrestling. There it is.
7 Mountains Wrestling returns to Carlisle, Pennsylvania at the. It's the Armory, right?
That is the
Legion.
Legion. Thank you, Chief. American Legion. Good Lord.
Okay.
We're good tonight.
Yeah. Yes. So August 1st, 7 Mountain returns to American Legion in Carlisle, PA. If you guys need tickets, hit us up. Following weekend.
Oh, by the way, before we move on from that one, Big Daddy's Barbershop in Carlisle has tickets. So if you need them and you're in Carlisle, just stop by the shop and I'll hook you up.
Cool. Following that show, August 8th, Fowler returns to Vonnie B. Grind's gym in York, Pennsylvania. Again, if you guys need tickets to any of these shows that we are talking about, reach out to the Three Beards of Wrestling page or our personal pages or the numbers on screen, and we'll get you guys your tickets. Following that, August 15th, CCW returns to Lebanon, Pennsylvania, at the Eagles Hall. Yeah, a lot of shows coming up. And then following that, August 23rd, PPCW returns to York at Union Luther Church.
Wow, what a beautiful poster. Beautiful poster.
On East Market Street. And then following that, September 19th, CCW United returns to Belfont at the, I can't remember. I think it's called the Shop. I think that's what it's called. Pretty positive it's called the Shop, but we return to Belfont, PA. So a lot of great wrestling coming around the area. So if you guys are available, now Jim, now it's on your side.
It is. Now, although it's on my side, that's for Shane's. Yes. Which, by the way, mobile. I love that part. I love the fact that you're a mobile service. How many people they break down and then the car's at the house and they got to try to get it towed or whatever. No,
exactly.
That's fantastic, man.
Exactly. So, like I said, Jim, I'm just going to move you over a little bit. There
Absolutely.
We go. Like I said, if you guys wanted to scan it or visit the website, you guys can book your appointment for mobile. If you guys aren't understanding mobile, where I come to you and fix your car there. So yeah, reach out for an estimate or book your appointment. I do everything but tires because I don't have tire machines yet. But yeah, what's up, Landon?
Hello.
I don't know where Adrian is, but next week, Monday night, next week, we return and we are going to do another mental health episode. Josh, yes, I do come out to Hanover. Yeah, pretty much anywhere local to like Harrisburg, York, Hanover. I mean, some parts of Maryland. I'm not driving 4 hours into Maryland, but yes, I do come to Hanover. Depending where you are, yes. I'm not going to do another state or anything because that would be a hefty travel bill. What's up, Tim? But anyways, yes, back to what I was saying. Oh, hold on.
Oh, do we have him?
I missed a show. July 25th. Miracle Miles Riding Car Show in Shermansdale, PA, Children's Miracle Network. There will also be CCW wrestlers there for some wrestling at that. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's a free admissions. Oh wait. There's food vendors. That's a good thing. There's live music. I don't see anything about admissions. So you'll find out when you get there pretty much. Anyways, so yes, before I...
regardless if it costs you something, it's for a good cause. Don't worry.
Yes. All proceeds go to the Children's Miracle Network. Anyway, back to what we were saying. Where was I? Next week, yes, we are going to do another mental health episode next week. We will have some guests on here, talk about mental health in general, and tied into, and the wrestlers, in wrestling, because there's a lot of professional wrestlers out there that also deal with mental health, and it's not talked about enough.
You're 100% right with that for sure.
I just got confirmation that it's free admission.
There we go.
But yeah, so mental health's not really talked about enough, like especially in men. So we're gonna.
It's somewhat sad not to get into the subject now, but it is somewhat sad when it comes to men because we're we're expected by society to be, you know, protectors, providers, and everything else. And in the quest to do that, you know, we tend to have to be able to hold our emotions in, and you know, that sort of thing. And so people think we don't feel anything, and we do. And I think especially when it comes to guys that are like in wrestling, where you know there's a certain amount, as you know, of machismo we have to have, and you know that you know macho man thing. I think a lot of guys forget that you know sometimes you just got to let that emotion out and you got to deal with it. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited for next week. I'm always excited for these types of shows, and I think it'll be great.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know who we're just to throw it out there. My website is scrolling at the bottom through the screen. So if you guys wanted to check it out. I don't know who all of our guests are going to be yet, but we'll it'll be us three, you know, whenever Adrian gets on. But we'll probably have 3 or 4 others on here. Mark Mess is definitely going to be one of them. I already know that, but
Love that guy. Love that guy.
But yeah, I mean it's going to be. I feel like the first episode we did of it was pretty good. We did have some people reach out to people, so that's a good thing. So
That is a really good thing. Holy cow!
Yeah, so I mean it's definitely kind of a right thing to do. I mean, especially in today's world, it's crazy.
I would much. I think I fall into that meme category. You know, where you see it, where I would rather talk to you at 3 a.m, you know, than get a call that you're gone. That's just me personally. And I think I'm like I think a lot of people are like that. We still don't know where Adrian is. Shane, I'm not hearing you.
Better.
There we go.
There we go. We're all having difficulty. Whatever. I don't know.
The old guy here is the only one without having any computer tech problems. Just thought I'd mention that.
But yeah, so that's next week. This week, I don't know where Adrian is. I just text him. Let's see. Anyways, did you catch Saturday night's main event?
I saw clips of it.
I did too. I didn't even know it was on.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. I didn't either. I had no idea it was on, and I was scrolling through Facebook, you know, and admittedly, I may have, you know, it was Saturday night, so I may have been on, you know, a little bit of the Lord's lettuce, if you will, at that time. So, you know, as a result, you know, the brain is not, you know, moving at 100%. So I'm scrolling by, and I'm like, gee, was Saturday night's main event last week or something? And then I'm realizing, no, this is live post they're putting out.
Yeah, I did see that. I think the biggest thing that came out of that right now, and it's still going around, is that there was a YouTuber, his name's Neon. He was backstage, and I guess they told him that he can stream backstage in the one area he was walking, and they told Penta that he can have his mask off back there. And he walked by and he was filming Penta, and Penta Stop was like, I wear mask, like, can you delete the video? And he never deleted it.
That's fight.
Oops.
But I feel like, all right, this is where I'd stand on it, right? I don't care how much money a company has, right? So wrestling is supposed to be, well, the locker room is my wife. The real question is, how do we feel about we're not talking about soccer. Anyways.
I'm sorry, what was she talking about?
About the damn World Cup. Like, she watches soccer.
They were talking about that professional kickball.
There's a cup.
Professional kickball.
So there's a cup the same size as the world. Is that what's going on?
It's this one. This one right here. I got it.
It's the Chick-fil-A cup. Why is she worried about Chick-fil-A? That's weird.
I don't know.
But so the way I look at it as, you know, one, I don't think, you know, like, it helps people, or, you know, it brings views in or whatever. All right, I get that. But at the end of the day, like, the locker room is, as wrestlers, is our, I will call it our safe space from the fans, you know?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I would
Absolutely.
say
Absolutely.
that's a good way to put it. I would think another way to put it would be hallowed ground.
Yeah,
You know, in the sense that that's the place where if you're back there, you're a worker.
exactly. And like, I feel like you shouldn't be streaming back there, because what it does is, let's say there's a surprise return and they clip that person in the video during the stream, or what just happened to Penta. You know, luchadors are supposed to be, you know, their culture of the lucha mask is how big in like Mexico and stuff. So like, for you, even if it was by accident though, you should have still respected the person that asked you to delete the video.
You know, I think the question becomes, who do you blame in that case? And in my opinion, you have to blame the WWE. I don't think you can blame Penta for not having his mask on backstage, despite the fact that we all know that if you're a luchador, you know, you wear the mask. I get that. But he was backstage and he should be able to have it off. You know, unfortunately, one of the things we've noticed, and we're seeing it a lot lately in the last year, is you're seeing a lot of things like this, whether it was the thing with Raja Jackson and Psycho Stu out in California, or this or whatever. You're seeing this thing where people are being put in the locker room because they are either quasi-famous or sort of famous or whatever, and it might get a click on the internet. And so that's become the way we promote wrestling now, at least as far as the big leagues are concerned, that I'm interested in whether they sell tickets to a house show. Hell, the WWE barely runs house shows anymore. This isn't about ticket sales anymore. This is about advertising. Yeah. It's about clicks on the internet. And so that's why they're involving all of these people who are not wrestlers. But unfortunately, in my opinion, it waters down the wrestling product. And now it's no longer wrestling. What we think of as wrestling is no more in the WWE. It's gone.
Exactly. Dude, and honestly, that's like one of the biggest things that I like running at Steel High, you know, because 2 different locker rooms, you know what I'm saying? Heels, faces, you know,
it's easier to get the audience to suspend disbelief.
Exactly.
I think that's one of the problems with the loss of kayfabe, was that you took an entire industry, you took away the thing that allowed it to seem real to people, and then without altering the training in any way, you expect people to come into the business now and understand the concept of acting, even though they're never taught to be actors.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And so you get guys that are sort of, you know, some of them are really good at it. You know, some of them are not. Like, you know, if I know, as somebody who has been a booker, as somebody who is a film director, who's somebody who makes media all the time, I know somebody like Adrian, I can take and put on camera at any time, any place, anywhere, any subject. I don't even need to give him a script, and he's going to kill it, because he's that level of an entertainer.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case in wrestling. It really isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, on one hand, I feel like wrestling is a dying art, but on the other hand, I don't think it is, you know?
I think it's an evolving art.
Yes.
It's an evolving art. It's changing. And that's not necessarily bad. There are some good things that are happening. Like, I think when we talk about the loss of kayfabe, no one can question how good it was for the boys.
Like, it kind of is and it isn't.
Yeah, like in the indie, or not so much in the indies, but like, you know, for the guys in the WWE, heels have to ride with heels and faces have to ride with faces, and you're on the road all the time. You know, good Lord, that was not a way to live. Yeah. You know, so I think it was like, in certain things like that, I think we're better for the boys for the loss of kayfabe, but I think it hurt the industry quite a bit in terms of the fan experience.
Yeah, I mean, yes, wrestling is evolving, but like, at the same time, like, what's it evolving to? It's all the same shit all the time.
That's a good question, and I think that's the thing we don't really have the answer to.
You know, I mean, like, honestly, like, I watch it because I love wrestling, you know, but I can't stand the wrestling now. You know, like, It's the same shit all the time, or it's the same exact things over and over and over and over again. You know, it's nothing. Now, I do have to give it to the girls. You know, I feel like the girls are in a little bit of a different
stepping the game up.
Well, that, but I feel like they're in a different kind of situation because if you really look at women's wrestling, there's not that many women. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you only can see one person work so many other people before they have to loop back around and start working those people again. So like I feel like women's wrestling is evolving too, but again, it's the same shit. Like how many times are we going to see Rhea Ripley and Raquel or Charlotte and Nia Jax or like how many times are we going to see the same stuff?
Well, and you bring up a good point with the evolution of wrestling not always being good. Some people forget that the territory system, one of the things that was a huge advantage of the territory system is that none of the guys ever got stale. Yeah. Because if they got stale to a point, they would just give them their papers and let them go. If they were working in New York, they'd go work Mid-South for a while, or they'd go over here and work for the Ganges, or they'd go wherever, and then they could come back around and they're fresh and brand new all over again. And that because we no longer have those options for people, I think that it's really hard because the guys, once they get to that level, what else is there? It's not like they can just take some time off and go to the indies. They'll never make enough money to live.
Exactly.
So I think that's one of the ways that I think the industry evolved, and not in a good way, was that the loss of the territory system really makes it much harder to book on a limited roster.
Yeah. I did want to talk about this tonight too, but I'm glad Josh brought it up because I would have never brought it up. About the Unreal series.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Now, all right, so like my take on it, like it's a cool series, but at the end of the day too, like I don't think they need to put that out there.
I think it's become so popular to expose the business.
Yeah. And that's honestly how I kind of feel about it. Like you're kind of exposing like everything. Not everything, but like you're exposing a good bit of the like business like that. But I mean, back to the territories, like, bro, back in the day, none of this shit was out there, Like I think even if they had the technology back then, I still don't think it would be out like this. Because one, like the territories were so different. Even though, like, listen, I love old wrestling, and I love the territories. The wrestling was not great at all.
Depends on what era and where. Yeah, I think. There's definitely some variance there for sure.
Yeah. But like the things I love about older wrestling and like the territories is the storylines and the story and the psychology of the matches. And that's what made it so good, because it was legit. Like people were fucking pissed. People were wanting to fight. Like they were mad at the matches. Like they were invested into what was going on. But like now back then, like if people returned, you never knew about it.
Oh no way.
But now, there's a pay-per-view coming up. Everyone's taking pictures and posting them, and this person's going to return, or this person's at the building, or but I mean, I know like social media is what it is.
That killed
it.
That killed it.
But at the end of the day, like I feel like people should, I'm not going to say like have respect, but have respect to not leak these things. Like don't people want to like be surprised?
I mean, I do. So, I always love the surprises, especially the surprise returns. That's one of the things about the Royal Rumble, for instance. Yeah. I always loved. You knew you were going to get at least one guy that was going to show up you hadn't seen in a while, and it was fantastic, and everyone popped, and it was great. And now they're going to be there.
So I think if you look about and to kind of go along with what Josh was saying, he says Unreal killed the business. Okay, I can see that. What killed the business was this people being able to do this and record and instantly upload it, and people aren't going to have that kind of respect that we have for the business because you got to think paparazzi was buying pictures of the crash of Princess Diana for hundreds and thousands of dollars. It's instant fame for whoever leaks this or whoever gets that out or whoever, oh my God, I got a picture with Edge just got out of surgery. And there's wrestling fans everywhere, from your doctors to your nurses to your lawyers to the cop that pulls you over to the guy serving you a sandwich. Look at the after Royal Rumble. Jacob and Solo walked into a bodega. A fan ran up to them and was taking pictures and recording them right after the show. He's in a boot, he's got the hoodie on, and it was all over the internet there in the bodega. The thing when Solo let the lady take his seat on the plane, all over the internet. Immediately, it's instant. So we can wish all day long for people to kind of hey, let everybody be surprised. Nobody gives a fuck. Yep. Nobody gives a fuck. What they want to do, they want to be famous. They want to be the first person to leak information. That way they get that limelight of, oh, I saw it first. I did it first.
Well, I've said it before, both here and on other shows, and I'll say it again. The thing with the WWE's wrestling product now is that one of the big things that they push for is the fact that it's no longer that you're watching wrestling as a wrestling fan. You're there and you're part of the WWE universe. You're part of the experience. And so what this does is this causes people who are not even wrestling fans to go to a WWE show just to take a selfie of themselves next to the ring. Because that's what it's turned into. That's what it's become now. It's become this way to get famous or whatever. And so all I have to do is run up to a wrestler or whatever. And here again, there's a lot of this stuff that you're talking about, Adrian, that's been really bad. I remember a few years ago when that weirdo fan showed up at one of the wrestlers' houses. What the hell was her name?
Alexa Bliss's house.
She was one of them. I'm talking about she's left WWE.
Oh, you're talking about Sonya Deville.
Yes, that's who I meant. Yes, Sonya Deville. Yeah. I mean, that guy had been stalking her for how long, and he showed up. It's like, Jesus, this is ridiculous. You can't have that kind of stuff.
So, I want to touch on both of these things that we were talking about. One, all right, so the surprises. I also feel like they, all right, surprises are cool, but then it's back to the Wyatt Six when we were talking about the Wyatt Six. Before they drug that out so long by the time they debuted.
Yeah.
I mean, look where they are now.
I'll say it before, I'll say it again. They've never knew what to do with Bray, and they never knew what to do with the Wyatt Six.
Yeah. Now on the fan thing, I feel like now that I will relate to respect. Have respect for these people. They are still humans. Even though if they're your childhood favorite wrestler or whatever, they're still human beings. Let them have their privacy.
Like I said, Jim, people in the business, we view it differently. It's kind of
definitely, yeah.
You grew up watching Sylvester Stallone. You see Sylvester Stallone at the airport buying a cheesesteak. Most people are going to be like, oh my God, that's Sylvester Stallone. They're going to run up and be like, oh my God, I'm your biggest fan. They're going to lose their fucking minds. Because
I have never. So where was I going?
You're different.
I was going out to Kansas to wrestle. But even seeing people in the air, because when I was going to my gate, Aleister Black was there because AEW was in town. Right. They were in Baltimore at the time, and that's where I flew out of. And it was Philly. And people were running up to him, and I'm like, I have never even even if Prince was in the fucking airport or Eddie Guerrero, I would not, even if I wasn't in the business, I would not run up and get a picture. I would not do it.
Right.
Yeah, I've never done it. I've seen a lot of celebrities out places, and I never did that either.
I have met one person that I've always liked their music, and it was a surprise because me and my dad went to a concert, and they gave us VIP tickets to, or a meet and greet ticket afterwards. And that was Ruben Studdard, and that's the only picture I have with Ruben Studdard. But I will not go up to people in airports or anything else because, like, one, how am I wild or weird? Oh, I am weird.
First of all, ma'am,
I am weird.
I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay,
but like, all right,
down.
we have all traveled before.
Yes,
we know how fucking stressful traveling is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like,
especially depending on the airport.
Yeah, depending on the airport. Yeah,
I need medication if I have to go through Atlanta.
Fuck Atlanta, Chicago, O'Hare.
O'Hare is not as bad as Atlanta. I'm sorry.
You can kiss my ass.
No,
nope.
Atlanta's pretty bad.
Thank you.
Chicago, O'Hare is worse. I would rather fly out of Atlanta with a 15-minute connecting flight than constantly go through Chicago O'Hare, because every now and then it's like musical gates. Be like, nah, you're going to this one.
Are you talking about like a connecting flight in Chicago or like TSA boarding your plane?
Connecting.
See, we went to Chicago and it wasn't bad.
If that is your final destination, listen, if that's your final destination or you're leaving from O'Hare, you're good. It is the connecting flights that are a pain. But Atlanta's just hell right from the start.
Atlanta is a breeze. Every time I go through Atlanta, it's fantastic, and I have to travel a lot for work. When I go to Chicago or Philly, I'm praying.
Bro, when I flew into Atlanta to Russell, bro, I wanted to fucking get back on the plane and leave. Mm-hmm. It was bad, dude. I got a rental car.
Yeah, I got you,
bro. I got a rental car while I was there, and I had to take like 3 different trains to get to the damn rental place.
It's big. I'm not gonna lie, it's big.
No, it's annoying.
That thing is ridiculously sized. It's absurd.
It's its own state.
All right, so I do got a funny story though. So Kayla got me this shirt that says it's not gay if it's TSA. So I wore it in the airport when we went. So I forget where we were going, but I wore it. I think it was the Disney. And I was walking through the airport with the shirt on, and people kept staring at me the whole entire time. And then one dude was like, "What's that mean?" I'm like, "Nothing." I'm like, "You should probably understand it, but."
That person does not travel. That person didn't understand that. They never got picked out of the line and got patted down with the back of some dude's hand that you don't even know on your junk. No,
dude, that is forever my travel shirt.
Let me tell you something. I'm explaining this to you. I've traveled maybe within the past couple of years since I've been working at this job at least 100 times. 99 times I get patted down. And I don't know why. I just said fuck. Like as soon as I come out the little thing, I'm just sitting here like this. All right, go ahead, because I already know I'm about to get felt up by somebody. Be like, oh, hope you know I got a pat. All right, now go ahead, dude. Do your thing.
Now listen. To be fair, Adrian. To be fair, if you look at the shade you are, and then consider what you're carrying down there, when you go through that scanner, they probably think you got an Uzi in there. And so they got to make sure.
It may be a small 22. Okay, look, it was cold outside.
Dude, I think the first time I ever really got.
I've seen you in your underwear many times. I know damn well it's not the size of a 22. Don't you? No.
So I never got patted down until I flew solo to Kansas, and I had basketball shorts.
Kansas. You look out. Yep, that's what I travel in.
Dude, I had basketball shorts on, and I went through the shit, and they were like, "Yeah, we got to pat you down." I'm like, for basketball,
you got any weapons? Like, nope, that's my dick.
Bro, we go through fucking with 2 kids and we don't get patted down.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, he's a family man. You by yourself? Let me see your dick. Just all this. They just come out and say, just let me see your dick. Step out of the thing, let me see your dick. Just have a little area with a curtain. Be like, I'm gonna need to see your dick.
Listen,
bro,
if they're telling me to take it out, I'm slapping it right there on the table in front of God and everyone. I don't give a damn.
Dude, forever that is forever going to be my travel shirt every time I go to a damn airport.
That's amazing. I want one now. I desperately want one.
Dude, they're on Amazon.
I will go get one just to wear it the next time I go to Vegas. It'll be amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, it is the greatest shirt ever.
Put the link in the chat. Kayla, can you put the link in the chat, please? Because we need to get these shirts sold out, especially my ass. And I travel for work. Yeah, you goddamn right. I'm gonna show up at the fucking next terminal. I gotta go and visit and be like wearing that shirt. It's not gay if it's TSA.
Dude, you know how they make you take your little coats off or whatever when you go through security? Hold on. Imagine traveling in the winter, right? You got your little sweater on or whatever covering that shirt. As soon as you get to the thing and they're like, oh, sir, you got to take that off. Whoop, and there it is. Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can pull it up.
Want to see my package?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This is just insanity or some of this shit. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. I've had my dick touched more times on an airplane than I did any other time in my life.
And yet you haven't joined the Mile High Club, which is kind of sad when you think about it.
Like, you go to the Mile High Club, you know how the motherfuckers that be traveling on the planes, you're gonna come out with Mile High sickness. Go ahead. Well, go ahead.
True.
Go ahead. No, do your thing.
Yeah, what you do is you put her up on the sink, see, and then you know, because that's the only way to really do it.
Jim, I am 6 foot, 265 pounds. Ain't no way there's 2 people sitting in that. Yes, I need that shirt. They're making it into 3X. Yes, absolutely. Tremendous. I need that shirt.
Yeah, they got it up to 4X.
Oh, goddamn. Yep. Let's make it happen. That's all I'm saying. There's not two of anybody. Yeah, it's not gay if it's TSA. I'm with it. 100%.
Bro, someone they both put it up.
Thank you. See, that is dedication. I appreciate y'all because y'all know what you're talking about. Travel. Like, you don't do that to the women. Y'all ain't getting speed bagged when you're going through the goddamn TSA. They just be like, oh, I'm sorry, man. But
Adrian, they got up to a 6X for you.
I'm not that big, sir.
No, just your ego.
No, my ego is actually a 10X.
Oh, well, I'm okay.
You're right. Yeah, I've seen your suitcase.
Right. You did, right?
Your suitcase to carry boots and one pair of tights and a jacket.
Actually, there's 5 gimmicks in that bag, sir. So you can.
What fucking 5 gimmicks do you have?
I have 5 gimmicks. Don't worry about it.
MMA, Adrian.
No, that's gone.
You still have the shorts in your bag, though, don't you?
Not in my bag. They may be in my closet, but they ain't in my bag.
You're in the closet? What? Oh,
what? Who's in the closet?
You said you were in the closet. I know.
I said my shorts is in the closet, Jim. I ain't saying nothing about me. You know what?
I'm not gonna lie. I have like fucking 15 pairs of gear in my bag that I take to every show. So
let me tell you something. You can't talk. You pull out a small closet every time you open that goddamn case. That shit spills out. Half of that stuff is gasping forever.
All right, so I wrestled at Jason's last weekend, Workers Pro, and I was in a 3-way. So I was like, "What colors do you guys wear?" And you know what color they said? One wore green and one wore
somebody say purple
or pink or something. I was like,
I got fuchsia.
I was like, all right, well, I'm wearing red and black, and the other dude wore black and gold. I was like, I hate it when you work people and you wear the same colors.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think if you're going to wear the same colors, you need to be in a tag team.
Yeah, that's weird.
So that's why I bring all my gear with me, because I don't know what the other people are going to wear.
Well, you got a gimmick. You can have multicolors. I'm working. Yeah.
How the fuck does my gimmick have where I can wear multicolors?
because you're a very flamboyant wrestler.
Dude, there is matches on YouTube where I am wearing like a green kick pad, a pink kick pad, and green fucking trunks.
Fuck you, dude. I've seen that shit in person. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, thank you. And then he's like, oh, wow. I mean, look, it got mixed together. So you got to make sure.
Exactly. What am I going to do? Carry my sweaty gear out? No. I'm just going to stuff it all back in the bag and close it and call it a day.
Some weirdos, I'm just going to say some weirdos have all their gear in Ziploc bags with dryer sheets in it.
I've been known to do that myself, so I'm going to shut up right now.
Well, you know, the best way I have ever organized my bag was my wife orders probably 5 times a week from Shein. So I take her Shein bags.
Those are fucking amazing, right? You just put your gear in there with dryer sheets that are clean, and I'm not wearing this. I'm wearing this one. I'm wearing this one. And the only thing you're taking out of that bag is I'm talking too much. Shut up. Go ahead.
But bro, those bags are perfect.
Amazing. They're
I got
amazing.
a bag for my shirt. I got a bag for my trunk. I got a bag for my tights. I got a bag for my knee pads. I got a bag for my KT tape, my food coloring, my tape.
Right.
Scissors.
My gloves are in the bag. Yeah, everything.
You're talking about Shein, Fan Ideas, who does like sports shirts and stuff. They send in virtually the same bags, by the way. So they're another one that's really good because I get the jersey that I wear in wrestling. I've always buy from them. And
Kofandy is another one. They send stuff.
They are perfect bags for gear.
They are.
Exactly. They're durable. The seal does not go away, and you can throw them bitches in the street and get ran over. The bag is still staying locked.
Yep.
Yeah, we have like 100,000 of those bags. Not that many, but we do have a lot.
I can, because my bags are in bags now, so it's like, ooh.
You should probably keep them there.
No.
Keep all your stuff in
my bags are in bags. No, sir, when I retire, you're gonna cry. So shut your mouth.
No, the fuck, I'm not.
Yeah, you're gonna be crying from happiness. Like I ain't gotta work him no more. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh yeah. You had Jamal cancel a show, so you didn't have to work me.
Look, you keep blaming me for that. I was ready. Okay, I was ready.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
It ain't my fault. Because you and I both know we would have went out there and not shit would have got done because we would have been too busy giggling and laughing every goddamn chance we get. So I don't want to hear it. I'm sad we need a chance.
You have a fucking out though because you wear a fucking mask. You just got to cover me because I'm laughing.
Exactly. Which makes me laugh.
I would have to have Dex fucking cover my face from laughing.
Yes, that is why it's hilarious.
If he breaks you, you just come over to the ropes and say, "Choke me."
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll work.
It is a sickness because once you break them, you keep going to break them even more, and that is just fucking. It's an addiction. It is.
Bro, I was just talking to my dad about this shit because now that we're doing this feud and everything, and I'm with TJ, bro, they just keep killing TJ on promos, and they don't say shit to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? But he was like, every time I come at you, you smile and laugh. I'm like, well,
yeah,
you shouldn't be funny.
Yeah, don't be funny. Don't be funny.
But there's been a couple times with Adrian where I've had to bite my lip, where different things we're doing or whatever, and he just comes up with something off the top of his head, and I'm trying not to laugh because cameras are rolling or whatever, and yeah,
I'm a sick individual, like that fucking. Oh man, if y'all can hear half of the stuff I say to people,
there is for the benefit of the listeners who don't know this. Adrian and I work on a podcast together called 80s Allies. And we do all these different skits and stuff. There was one particular episode a couple of years back where part of the show is our friend Larry plays a character called Lairman, who is a public service announcement officer. And it's a parody on the whole PSA thing that was in the end of cartoons when we were kids in the 80s.
Yeah.
And so we had Adrian get completely drunk And of course, the PSA was against drinking and driving. And while
That was
drunk,
hilarious.
he has this illusion that a can of Ecto Cooler is
Yeah, it
haunting
was
him,
extra cool. Yeah.
and it chases him down and slimes him. Well, when we did that, you're trying to figure out a way to do that outside, with props or whatever. So we used, I think it was grits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
and we
it was
colored them
grits.
green, and we put it over. And I'm supposed to run up after he's slimed and screaming like a girl and say something like, Adrian, are you okay? And as I'm walking up to him, he's there and just spitting this green stuff. It's just like, I'm trying not to laugh, and it was ridiculous. And he does
I
that
think
all the time.
the first take was like, I told her no.
It was awesome.
Oh,
So yeah, Adrian's very good at making people break.
I'm not the best. The worst one, and I'm sorry, I got to get this man his props. The worst one, the motherfucker that broke me, because I can be straight faced. Because wrestling Rob, no, no, because fucking he had I try to stay so in character, and he will say the most off the wall shit, and I have to duck my head down and start laughing. The thing that we were at a school wrestling. And I had my knee on him, and then he was like, "Oh my God, I can feel it coming down his leg." I buried my head like this for 5 fucking minutes, laughing straight.
Oh my
Jesus
God!
Christ!
No, Bliss is fun. Bliss.
Yeah, Bliss. The first time I watched Bliss, I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't wrestle him. I will be laughing my ass off. All that screaming, my God. Yes.
Especially when it's the real high pitched screaming and everything. I think this is hysterical.
Yes.
Love it.
Well, we are coming down to the last 10 minutes.
We are. Man, that was a fast hour.
It's because Adrian wasn't on here for about half of it.
Oh,
and then I just, you know what they say, time goes by, we having fun. So,
I mean,
I came on and the energy just, I was having technical difficulties. I got to get a new laptop.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's dead. It's not working. It's it.
That reminds me, Adrian, I got a picture I got to send you.
You got a picture you got to send me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I promise
you last week, I added something to it that involved you.
Oh God, that's gonna be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be hilarious. That is going to be funny. I can't wait to see that.
Well, so much wrestling coming up. A lot of wrestling, actually.
Yeah, we got the Survivor Series and Royal Rumble coming up, so we should be good to go.
Mania is actually next week.
Oh fuck! I was supposed to get tickets.
Anyways, so many wrestling, so many wrestling shows are coming up. Starting with this weekend. Let me pull back up that way I can tell you the right information.
Isn't that the car show?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying it's the car show. I think it's the car show.
Yes, it's the fucking car show.
It is.
Oh, okay. Because I thought y'all did that last week, but it's this week. So if y'all paying attention, it wasn't last week. It's this week, and
yeah,
it's
you're on the
for free.
poster.
Oh shit.
No, I'm kidding. No, you're not. You don't make posters. This weekend, Miracle Miles Riding Car Show, free admission that we found out. That is in Shermansdale, PA. Get some food vendors, live music, some wrestling.
And it's for a good cause, so please come out and show up.
And then following that is the following weekend. Fuck, where are they? Oh. The following weekend, Seven Mountains returns to the American Legion in Carlisle, PA. That fucking mask dude is fucking weird.
I know. Look at that guy right there. That is your hero, your champion, your favorite nightmare, Shango.
I like that guy. That guy's good. That guy's good.
Yeah. He got a good manager too.
Who, Malcolm King?
What?
Yeah, Mountain King's pretty good.
I was talking about Zeno, but go ahead.
Following that, August 8th, Valor returns to Vonnie B. Grimes Gym in York, Pennsylvania. And then following that, August 15th, CCW returns to Lebanon, Pennsylvania at the Eagles Hall.
Woo!
And following that, there's one person on there that's not going to be there. Well, 3 people, 2 people. And following that, following that, August 23rd, PPCW makes its return to Union Luther Church in East Market Street, New York. That's East York, but if you don't know. And following that, September 19th, CCW United returns to Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. If you don't know where that is, that's why God made GPS. And remember, next week we will be having a mental health episode. Like I said, I don't know who our extra guests are yet. But that'll be coming when I figure out who's going to be on it. Mark Mess is probably going to be one of them. So
Yes.
I think Mark Brittle from the Jukebox podcast is going to be on here.
Yeah, our favorite bartender.
I don't know who else though. Probably Rob. Probably Bliss.
Say, your dad will probably be on.
Yeah.
We will be here.
And remember, if you guys need any service done to your vehicle, scan my QR code or visit my website.
Or website down at the bottom screen.
Yes. Or you can message me. Or you can message me on Facebook at Sanchez Mobile Mechanic Service on Facebook and schedule your appointment. What the fuck do you want, Adrian?
I use Sanchez Mobile Mechanic, and it was absolutely fantastic.
This motherfucker shows up late and he just...
Even though I have an electric car, he changed my alternator and had me good to go. It was amazing. It was amazing. I don't know where the fuck the alternator came from, but the guy has never ran worse. Better.
Jesus.
Look, let me tell you something. He hooked some jumper. He hooked some jumper cables to a power line and said, "Hit gas." Car blew up.
Speaking of electric cars, I just saw a Tesla that was lowered. I'm like, why don't you be scraping his fucking batteries?
It was
still pretty fucking low.
Listen, you can lower that thing all the way to the ground, and it's not going to make it any cooler. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it really is not. Like them Cybertrucks.
I do have to say, Teslas are very quick though.
They have a mode called Ludicrous.
You know what's fast too? The Ford F-150 EV.
Yeah.
That joint's fast. I did an inspection on it on one last year, and them bitches get up and go.
God bless you.
Back in the mid-'90s, I had a Nissan Altima that had a turbo on it. That was ridiculous. And I would never want one of those again. I had more speeding tickets with that car than any other time in my life.
You get an electric car, it's like a cheat because you don't know how fast you're going. You think you're doing 40, you look down, it's 172 on the dash.
I got a 2008 Cobalt SS now. 5-speed.
Nice.
Why?
Because I want to put a supercharger on it.
Kayla, you listening?
Probably.
Why?
My daughter's crying.
Oh, okay. Why, Kayla? You know better.
Because I need a play around car. I have my truck now. I need a play around car.
See,
play around my ass. What you gonna be time traveling? Is that what you're trying to accomplish?
No, I'm gonna make it really loud and put a supercharger on it.
Well, time travel.
Adrian, if we just we know he has to have the flex capacitor before he has time
not
travel.
With that. It's a fucking 08 Cobalt. You don't need a flux capacitor. All you need is fifth gear and a tank of gas. You run gas a quarter mile, but other than that,
You can just break the space-time continuum with the thing.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, fellas, until next week, deuces.
Yes.
Hey, I want to let y'all know it ain't gay if it's TSA.
That's true.